It's nice to take a little break here halfway through the walk. Gonna take a little protein shake before resuming. But yeah, I think I have a pretty interesting topic. So when I finish this little shake here, I'll get on it. Hang on. All right, let's resume, shall we? This is part 2 of the walk as I make my way home. It's basically a 4-mile circuit from my home entrance from my home door, from my front door to the neighborhood entrance and back to home is 4 miles. So I stopped at the convenience store at the halfway point there and got me a protein drink, and now I'm headed back. But yeah, this is part 3 of my walking and talking movie series, where I'm talking about movies on my neighborhood walks as I get ready for the July 4th Peachtree Road Race here in the Atlanta area that takes place every year. It's the world's largest 10K, and I am very much looking forward to it. As part of that, I want to get in the best shape I can. So I want to get about 15 to 20 pounds off and get down to about 190 to 185 pounds between now and July 4th. So that is my fitness objective, and as part of that, that's why I'm doing these walks. But I figure while I'm doing these walks, I can also talk about film with you and share some thoughts that I have in the world of cinema. So I thought today I would talk about a film that is coming out that I wonder, what is the excitement level for this movie? It's coming out July the 11th. It is a superhero film, and I get the sense that there should be more excitement and juice that I'm sensing, and that is, of course, James Gunn's Superman movie coming out July the 11th, starring David Corenswet and Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult is playing Lex Luthor in this film, and David Corenswet is playing the Man of Steel in this film. And I gotta be honest, I don't sense an incredible amount of excitement for this movie. In fact, if anything, it just feels like there's general, malaise around this film. Not a lot of juice, not a lot of energy, at least none that I can sense. And I know I myself am not incredibly excited for it, to say the least. But want to get your thoughts in the comment section, what your interest level is for this film. So, hi. So let me know that in the comment section. Are you excited about this upcoming film starring David Corenswet and Nicholas Hoult? Of course, David Corenswet, my exposure to him in film, the only film I can think of I've seen him in is the Pearl film from the X trilogy. I thought he was pretty good in that. And then as far as Nicholas Hoult, the only role I can remember him in is in the Nosferatu film recently that I watched. That is excellent, very atmospheric film, really cool film. But they are starring together in this Superman film that I have zero excitement about. So I want to know in the comment section what your thoughts are. I think for me, it just comes down to general superhero movie fatigue is what I'm feeling. I just don't know if I'll ever have the same level of excitement around those films that I had during the Marvel MCU run. That was such an epic run that, of course, ended with Avengers Endgame in 2019. And I felt like that was such an incredible ending to an epic story, culminating, over 20 films over several years. And I thought they did an absolutely phenomenal job. And I think they did such a good job that the story was complete for me and I was done with it. And ever since, I really haven't been into superhero movies. I've sort of been done with it and just wanted to move on with other types of films and cinema. And that's sort of where I am today. So I don't really fault James Gunn or this particular movie um, for, for my lack of excitement. I just think it's just my general fatigue with superhero movies. But let me know in the comments section below what your excitement level is for this film. And let me know, hey, are you looking forward to this upcoming superhero movie from James Gunn? Or are you like me and you're just in fatigue and you're just done with it and ready to move on to other types of films? I do know that when it comes to those films, of course, I enjoyed the MCU run, and I also love the classic Christopher Reeve, Margot Kidder, Gene Hackman film from 1978, those early Superman movies from back in the day. Those characters, those actors were so charming. Those characters were so endearing, and they had such amazing chemistry together. And I just don't think that's ever been replicated on screen. Seeing Christopher Reeve playing Clark Kent Superman, bringing that theater experience, being a classically trained actor, and just bringing that to the screen with Margot Kidder as Lois Lane, her wit and her charm. They were just magic on screen together. And Gene Hackman, the late, great Gene Hackman, just amazing. Of course, they've all passed on, Christopher Reeve, Margot Kidder, and Gene Hackman, but just great actors. And they just created magic on the screen with those films. So let me know in the comment section what you think. And I'm about to get home here in a little bit and take me a shower and head into Mother's Day weekend. So to all the mothers out there, God bless you all. Have a great Mother's Day weekend. I am going to be celebrating with my wife, thanking her for being a great mother to my child, my son. And I'll be thinking of my mother, my dear mother, who is with the Lord now. And this is the first Mother's Day without her. So my heart is definitely with her, and she's always here with me. And I know that she's with the Lord and in a better place. So hope you have a great Mother's Day weekend. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll be talking soon. God bless.